Welcome to Not So New News. During these short videos, we will be reading from newspapers and other history stories that occurred before 1923. Come along with us as we have a look at the Appalachian time gone by. Today's article comes from the town of Whitesburg in Lecher County, Kentucky, a newspaper called the Mountain Eagle. This will be Volume 5, Number 40, Industrial Edition, First Section, dated June 6, 1912. Page 3. This page is the Eagle printer's pride. A minister lawyer, Elder Sam C. Tyree. Attorney Sam Tyree is one of the best-known men in the county and one of our choicest citizens. For years, he was an active teacher in the public schools. He has held the offices of school superintendent, county attorney, and others, which positions he filled with credit and honor. He is one of the best carpenters in the county and a minister in the regular Baptist church. Sam Tyree is good at anything, whether in a pulpit or at the bar or with a hammer and saw. Such citizens are an ornament to any community. Father, an only son, and only daughter. Theos A. Cook, Miss Minerva Cook, Jonathan M. Cook. The above is a good representation of Dr. T. A. Cook and his intelligent son, Attorney John M. Cook, and his accomplished daughter, Miss Minerva Cook. Dr. Cook is the only son of Mr. and Mrs. Evans Cook of Democrat. The doctor has already passed beyond his 40th birthday, although he doesn't show it, and is one of our very best big-hearted citizens. He was once one of our leading teachers. He married a daughter of the late Elder Sam Cottle of Sand Lick, one of the brightest women in the county. She was also formerly a teacher in the public schools. Dr. Cook graduated a number of years ago from the old Louisville Hospital College of Medicine and was perhaps the second college graduate to enter upon the practice of medicine in the county. He has been a success in his profession. Attorney John M. Cook is 24 years of age and one of the brightest young men in the county. He was educated in the common schools of the county and at Center College in Danville. He entered the law department at the University of Louisville and graduated in 1909, the youngest of his large class. Returning to his native county, he located at Whitesburg and entered upon the practice of his profession. He is a straightforward business young man and has a bright future. Miss Minerva Cook is about 20 and is highly educated, intelligent, and refined. She has been a successful teacher in the public schools for a few years. She is the pride of a doting father and a loving mother. A progressive farmer, Jesse Day. The subject of this sketch is a well-known farmer near Whitesburg. He is a leading farmer of the neighborhood and is much interested in the improvement and development of the county. Mr. Day owns one of the largest and best farms and has it under excellent state of cultivation. He sells wagons, vehicles, and other machinery. When you get to Birdine, or Sam writes, you can begin to look about for the city of Jenkins. Town of Birdine. 2 miles below Jenkins, and one of Consolidation Coal Company's thrifty, modern, growing towns. Photo taken 2 months ago. Handsome residence of S.J. Wright on head of Kentucky River. Present county, school superintendent and wife, and 2 former superintendents, all shining lights and cause of education. An educator and banker. Arch C. Adams. Arch Adams, son of the late Stephen Adams of Little Cowan, is another excellent business young man. Educated in the common schools of the county and the best universities at other places, he entered actively upon a career of teaching. He was elected county superintendent of schools and served 4 years with honor to himself and friends. A few years ago, Mr. Adams resigned work in the public schools to accept a cashier's place in the Union Bank. and has faithfully engaged in banking ever since. He is a safe and sound official and has a host of friends here and all over the county. County Superintendent and his better half. Henry C. Dixon is a native of Lecher County and 43 years of age. Mrs. Dixon is the daughter of Uncle Moses Whitaker of Lower River Section and of a leading family. Mr. Dixon attended a common school and finished up his education under Professor Clark at Hyman. He was a teacher of the public schools for 18 years. In 1901 he was admitted to the bar and soon after was elected surveyor of the county. In 1909 he was elected without opposition as county superintendent of schools and is now discharging the duties of that office. Mr. Dixon belongs to one of our leading families, being the son of Elder James Dixon, one of our oldest and best loved ministers of the Old Regular Baptist faith. He has always maintained a deep interest in the county's welfare. There is a strong talk that Mr. Dixon may seek re-election. Our best known banker, James P. Lewis. It is useless to write anything about Judge James P. Lewis as a businessman. Most of our people know as much as we do about him. He held the office of County Superintendent of Schools for several years and was elected county judge, serving satisfactorily for 4 years. He was formerly a teacher and one of our strongest educators. Some years ago, he was the principal promoter in the organization of the Whitesburg State Bank, now Union Bank, and has since been one of its leading officials. Judge Lewis is one of the best financiers in the county and one of our wealthiest citizens. He is a member of the First Baptist Church and one of its strongest workers. He has a beautiful home and a large and bright family of children. This concludes today's reading of the June 6, 1912 Mountain Eagle. We at Kentucky Tennessee Living would like to thank everyone for your continued support as we bring to you the history of the Appalachian Mountains.